And that's that. Hammer, you don't need hammer. You don't need hammer. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, J Villain, aka That Villain J. And tonight we have a very special treat for you. Knights and knives. Well, not knives specifically, but knights, warlocks, and clerics into the dungeon. We're going to shake it and break it. I have not done a full-on dungeon deck yet, and this is a full-on dungeon deck. Probably one of the least popular mechanics. Maybe the D20 is not as popular. Maybe not. But tonight we have an Orzhov dungeon deck. Absolutely brutal. Now everyone likes the one with the blue in it. I don't think it's necessary. I don't think you need blue in here. I don't think you need an Esper. I don't think you need Orzhov. I think you need. Azorius. I think in Orzhov dungeons, clerics, paladins, and warlocks doing it together. Mostly clerics and paladins, so your holiness. So before we get to the shakedown breakdown of this very, very effective dungeon deck and very fun one, I need you to do something for me, guys, and that is, of course, tenderly press that like button. Gently press that subscribe button. Or else, guys, the like and subscribe is going to come and attack you and maul you with his claws. Join us on a stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all the live streaming goodness. Love to have you there. You can check out our Discord community, where you can post your decks, post your comments, anything you'd like. And of course, this deck and all the others are available on my AetherHub down in the description below. So, what are we talking about here with Dark Knights? Cleric Class. So, don't worry, guys, my class tier list is coming out soon. But Cleric Class is up there, guys. This is probably one of the best additions you can have in a white deck. If you gain one life, gain one more, then you can level up. Little expensive, but whenever you gain life, you put a 1/1 counter on target creature. Solid. It's basically a slightly more expensive Heliod, but Heliod is rotating out. So this one is definitely something you need. Paladin. Good, solid cards. Not great, but I do like the original one. I like that it's a 1-drop. I love any character classes that are 1-drops. And then 3 for all creatures you get +2, +1/+1. That really is just kind of a spread out, cheaper, glorious anthem. And then, of course, if you have the mana on a turn off, whenever you attack, until the end of turn, target attacking creature gets +1 for each other attacking creature and gains double smite. You get that double strike, double smite thing there. Bloodchief's Thirst. You can add a little bit more removal into this. If you like Portable Hole better, sure, but you need stuff to get things out of the way. So this is kind of my go-to removal right now. Power Word Kill, sure. Doesn't work on Angels and Demons, though. Or Dragons, so this is kind of your best bet right there. Feign Death. I love this one. This deck is going to rely heavily on necromancy, meaning that we're going to bring a lot of stuff back to life. We are going to be bringing stuff back from the graveyard and feigning death on this one. There's a lot of fun tricks you're going to be able to do with this one. It is a solid card for 1 black mana. Forsworn Paladin. This is another tricker right here. People aren't expecting this lovely Dark Knight. It has a 1/1 menace. Human, even though it looks like a vampire. You can pay 1 life and create a treasure token so you can #BlackRamp. And then, more importantly, you can surprise people by getting +1, +0 until the end of turn. If mana from a treasure was spent to activate this, it also gets Death Touch, so you can surprise people with a sudden Death Touch. Again, when you're doing Menace, you get to assign 1 point of Death Touch to each one. A good combo is Feign Death, hit him, Forsworn Paladin with +2 and Death Touch and Menace. Kills everybody and then comes back. A most devious knight. Dawnbringer Cleric. This is your Swiss Army knife, ladies and gentlemen. Light of Hope is gone. Dawnbringer Cleric is here for us. 1/2. A 1/3 2-drop. You gain 2 life, destroy target enchantment, or exile a card from a graveyard. All useful utility spells for white. Love it. Delver's Torch. Expensive to equip. Okay. But useful enough. easy enough to put down, and a little bit later you can equip it. So I'm not too mad at it, and it really helps when you double up dungeon delving if you really want to do dungeoneering. It is very useful in that regard, especially when you equip it to something that it always, whenever you attack, you delve. So have that one. Always have a spare torch with you. If you're an experienced D&D player, you know that. Luminarch Aspirant, I mean, it's a staple of white decks. It's a staple of cleric decks. Absolutely amazing. She already looks like she's in a dungeon right there, and she's, she's channeling energy. 1/1 target, 1/1 counter of target creature you control at the beginning of combat. Can't beat it. Fate's Reversal. Really like this one. It's also a common. It's very cheap. Return one target creature card from your graveyard to your hand and venture into the dungeon. I usually only like directly onto the board. I don't really like return to your hand. But with that venture into the dungeon bonus and the ability to cast any one of these really cheap cards here, it's pretty worth it for it to have Fate's Reversal. Killian. Killian Edgeboy here. He is definitely worth it. He's probably one of my favorite Strixhaven Silverquill cards. As an uncommon, he's solid. Lifelink and Menace, very useful again when you give him Death Touch, that really messes things up. And the spells you cast that target a creature cost 2 less, which will bring down the Bloodchief's Thirst cost overall. Very useful, and a cool 2-drop as well. Triumphant Adventurer. He's worth the rares, man. If you're going to do any kind of dungeoneering, you're thinking about a dungeon deck, he is amazing. I love the art on this one, too. He has Death Touch, 1/1 Death Touch 2-drop, and as long as it's your turn, Triumphant Adventurer has first strike. What that means is that attacking, nobody's going to want to touch him. Anything with first strike and Death Touch is a brutal combination. The main reason being is that they will kill whatever they're going in at first. They will destroy it. You could have a 20/20 dragon. If he tries to block Triumphant Adventurer, boom, heads off, he's dead. And then, whenever he attacks, you venture in the dungeon. Putting a Delver's Torch on him lets you double delve. So you can complete dungeons in half the time. You can do Lost Line for Undurr, Feign Death in 2 turns. Very solid card. Guardian of Faith. The removal and the sweeper protection here. Another knight, a spirit knight, 3/2 flash and vigilance, and then when he enters the battlefield, any number of target creatures you control phase out. Treat them and anything attached to them as though they don't exist until the next turn. So he will come in and protect all of us using his spectral sword and shield. Great for that Doom Scar. Great to have in the back pocket for those big flame sweepers, anything like that, or any kind of things that are affecting everybody. And, of course, just a great flash blocker that they're not expecting. Instant support. Nadaar, Selfless Paladin, a legendary creature, Dragon Knight. When it enters the battlefield or attacks, venture into the dungeons. Other creatures you control get 1/1 as long as you've completed a dungeon. And let me tell you, we can complete a dungeon in record time with this deck. Between Triumphant Adventurer and Fate's Reversal and the other things we're going to have, and Delver's Torch, we can complete a dungeon in record time. Combining him with Paladin Class, where all of our creatures get 1/1, we're really bringing up the power of everybody as long as we've been dungeoneering quite a bit. So he's a very, very cool one to do. Also, Vigilance 3/3 is not bad. And then, of course, Barrowin of Clan Undurr. A Dwarf Cleric. Whenever enters the battlefield, venture into the dungeon. So it's another dungeoneering card, and whenever Barrowin Clan of Undurr attacks, return up to 1 creature card with a mana value of 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield if you've completed a dungeon. Again, we can complete Lost Mine of Fandor in like 2 turns, so we don't really have to wait. Lost Mine of Feign Death is going to be really useful because of that second turn treasure token, and then Fungi Cavern, and then a card draw at the end. Then I usually I don't really mess with Tomb of Annihilation. Then I go to Dungeon of the Mad Mage after that, which is very useful. You can kind of fly through that one too. So he will bring back creatures from the graveyard again. We're having a lot of necromancy in this Orzhov. He will bring back creatures from the graveyard. He will attack. When he attacks, he'll put them right onto the battlefield. Very, very useful. And some of them, like him, if he comes back, he'll make you venture in the dungeon again. So very useful. 9 plains, 9 swamps, 4 Brightclimb Brightclimb Pathways. It's a very cheap deck, and we are creating a wee bit of treasure, so we don't need that much. But mana is to taste. I just like the bright climbs. We have Orzhov backs on here, and we also have running at a 1.9 average. We really don't need much. A little bit more white than black. I keep them even. If you want to modify them like that, I don't blame you, but I keep them even just to make sure I have enough. If we look at it on the alternate view here, take a look. And we're really living at 1, 2, and a little bit at 3. Barrowin of Clan Undurr is kind of the nail in the coffin for them. If you bring him out and you're starting to spit out cards constantly, you're starting to bring back everybody from the dead over and over and over again, they're probably going to scoop at that point. This is a very, very powerful mix here. So that all being said, why don't we get into it and have a good time tonight with this one and go into the dungeon. The first real dungeon, effective dungeon deck that I've seen, Dark Knights. So here we go, guys. Dark Days and Dark Nights. We're going to get this one started. I have not really played too much with the dungeon mechanic. So this is going to be a new, interesting, something new and interesting here. Trying to get away from the tribal. This does have a lot of knights in it, but it's also heavy clerics and stuff like that too, so maybe not go full knights, but has one of my favorite new cards, which is let's get rid of Feign Death. We don't need that. Let's put down Delver's Torch. Yeah, no, Killian's fantastic for a dungeon deck. Triumphant Adventurer, that's the one I'm talking about. That's my jam right there. Unfortunately, he's got Righteous Valkyrie on the board already, which is not great. Not great, but we'll start going to work soon. Aura's still in there, but Aura, Lost Mine of Fandelver is the one. Oh, Forsworn, we don't need that. We need something else besides it. We already got one of those. So now we're going to hit Fate's Reversal and delve deeper into the dungeon. I don't know why he lost that one. He might have another one in hand here. So, oh, he has a Taborax. Create a treasure token. Do I want to do that? There we go. Venture in. Let's do that. I find that Cleric and Warlock synergy is very hot. Cleric Warlock is a very good synergy. Paladin in here too, making things a little tricky. He might have the removal. I don't know. No, he doesn't. Of course, we have our Swiss Army knife ready to go here. Draw a card. Now we've completed a dungeon now. Completely completed dungeon. That means that whenever Barrow or Undurr are doing attacks, he's going to get a card back, which is not good news for him. Venture into the dungeon. Let's do Mad Mage. Cast him. Put him out. Push him again. That's Delve. Cleric, yeah, I'll take it. Yeah, he's not in good shape. Unless he gets the sweeper. If he gets the sweeper, he's alright. No, that wasn't the sweeper. That was not the sweeper. Good game, my man. We're going to venture. Create a treasure token. And then we're going to scry. You can complete a dungeon really fast doing this. Yeah, we'll take the removal and do that just in case. Yes. Yes. So there's two forms of resurrection in this deck, if you haven't noticed. Cleric and Barrow Clan. I don't feel like I need Esper. I think that Orzhov is good enough. Boof. And that's that. Hammer, you don't need Hammer. You don't need Hammer. I'll tell you why. You put Dungeon Torch on Adventurer, and you venture twice with each attack. What is up, Will River? Lord Drakewater, I saw you here briefly. Suspicious Ninja. Please, guys, like the video. If you haven't hit the like button yet, make sure you do that. Make sure to like the other videos. We're so close to 100 on those other videos, guys. I need your help. I absolutely need your help with that. Because once they crack 100, they go through the roof, man. So if you've ever wanted to really help support the channel, don't know how, don't know what to do, I'm telling you right now, liking is the easiest way. Spread out your counters. Oh yeah, you explore every room twice, that's right. Kitchen funk. Kitchen funk. Kitchen funk. Yeah. Scry twice in a row is a bit. That's a bit cheese right there, but does give you a second option. On second thought, I decided I didn't want this card. It does give you that. So, ooh, perfect. So let's do this. We need a white one so we can have Guardian of Faith in case he tries a sweeper again. So let's put that there. Let's put that there. Let's push her rather. Next, he's just going to take the 4. Poof. Yes. Okay, end turn. Spin D6, what's up, man? Skyclave Cleric, interesting. So he's just going to gain life and then push him. Okay, I don't know if he has a sweeper, so we might not need Guardian of Faith, but we'll see. Drank. Phase out. He's going to get real frustrated at that. Drank. He's going to get real frustrated at that, tell you what. Oof, this is bad for him here. Everybody gets +1. I wouldn't be surprised if he quits right now. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, once nothing you do works, you don't want any more of that. Drank. TNT Bet, what's up, man? I see you there, man. All right. Nico defies destiny. Here we go. I'm for that 25-cent piece. I can deal with this. Not bad. So this deck solves a big problem that I have is heavy removals and sweepers, which is Resurrection and Fade Out. So there's a lot of solutions to some repeated problems I have. Also, Fate's Reversal isn't bad either. I don't normally like return a card from the graveyard to your hand type mechanic, but when it comes with Venture into the Dungeon, I feel like it's kind of worth it. Monk of the Open Hand, okay. Let's do Triumphant Adventurer first. Let's do Lost Mine. This is always a good opening dungeon. Feign Death, we already got one. No thanks. Thank you. So he either takes the hit. Okay, so he's going to do that. Maul. Okay. There we go. He's going to swing in for big boys right now. Yeah. Okay, so... create a treasure token, naturally. Let's see if he falls for the double strike meme. There we go. And we have Guardian to protect against sweepers. Oh yeah, we're on top of this guy. We're on top of this guy. Grandmaster Flowers. Interesting choice, considering that I'm going to go right in and destroy it. Target creature without vigilant. Oh, okay, so Triumphant Adventurer can't attack. Alright, so what we're going to do... should I cast Barrowin? No. I think we got to take out Grandmaster. And hold the sweeper protection. Ah, okay, there we go. Can't delve more than once, and there's a monk. You should have cast that and then that, sir. Okay, he's gonna cast 2 like that. Good choice. Well, that was your 3rd spell, so you kind of messed that up. Okay, so he can't block. My turn. So it's a black card. Let's see what he does here. I don't think he's paying attention to Forsworn Paladin. Yeah, he wasn't paying attention. Each opponent lose 1 life, and I gain 1 life. There we go. Oh yeah, I'm stacked. I'm stacked. I got bullets for days. I got bullets for days, son. Ah, he's got hammer. There he goes. There he goes with the hammer. Draw a card. Alright, I've completed a dungeon now. That's a plains. There we go. Who wants to get hit? Nobody wants to get hit. Boof. Okay, so we're going to play that, and then we're going to play Barrow Clan. Venture into the dungeon. Oh, we couldn't do it more than once. That's too bad. Alright, so what we're going to do... we'll save that then. Let's see, is that the sweeper? I'm waiting on the sweeper, man. An Azorius without a sweeper, I don't even know if that's a thing that you can do. Think Arena might stop you with a prompt. Hell, hold on, you've created an Azorius deck. You didn't put a sweeper in it. Are you aware of that? Like, you know what you're doing, right? Like, are you okay? Do you need us to call somebody? Alright, let's do this. Let's do Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Artemis and Terrari. That's probably a popular recommendation. What didn't green get? That's my question. Is there something green didn't get that I'm aware of? We're going to venture in the dungeon. We're going to scry one. Forsworn Paladin. We already have one of those. We don't need that. Venture into the dungeon. Ooh, yeah, he didn't pay attention. He didn't pay attention, guy. You gotta double block me. So, Menace with Death Touch is a brutal combo. Oh yeah, he didn't learn his lesson, homies. Homie did not learn his lesson. Ooh, there it is, guys. We knew it was coming. We knew it was coming, didn't we? Yeah, you can give the dragon a hammer. It's okay. It's okay, guys. You can give the dragon a hammer. Draw some cards, my man. There you go. And he's out of there. That's 3 in a row, folks. That's 3 in a row. Dark days and dark nights, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yeah. I'm enjoying this one. That Innkeeper sweeps a lot. Very good one, Stormblood. I love the puns. Keep them coming. Well, that was more of a joke than a pun. Oh, yeah, this deck can do it, man. I was surprised at how well this one worked. Because I was kind of just throwing stuff at the wall and see what stuck. And just throwing in cards, throwing out cards, and doing stuff. Dungeons can work, man, if you make them work. But just like any other mechanic, you gotta kind of hit the gas on it. So, yeah, I'll take this. And cheap. This deck is very cheap. It's cheap to run. It's got a lot of answers for the removal. Battlecry Goblin. Gobos, ladies and gentlemen. Gobos. I will take the damage. Lost Mine of Philanderer. I know it's Phandelver. Okay, I know it's Phandelver, guys, but it's funnier to say Philanderer. No blocks. I'll get the life back. I'm not worried about it. Create a treasure token. Should have delved. That was stupid of me not to do that. I'm going to delve now, though. I mean, level up. Trash Master, Trash Master, Trash Master, Trash Master. That's a lot of damage. Life. I will gain more life off that. I think that -4 is going to be the one to beat there. Not getting any removal, which is the issue. Put a 1/1 counter on him. Cast that. Okay, do that. Let's see if we can save ourselves. Four. And 3. Oops, I should have done one of those. Goblins get +2. Yeah, I can't stop him there. No removal, guys. No removal is not going to do it against super haste here. He had a really, really good draw. A really good draw. Really, really good draw, and I need removal. I have plenty of removal in this deck, but damn. Once you get that Packmaster out, man, it's kind of game over. Nobody liked my mono red goblin deck, man. And they're very good. Alright, excellent. Paladin or Adventurer? Forsworn. Yeah, I mean, I'm never really mad if I lose to something like that. That's fair enough. You know what I mean? That's fair enough, man. You aggroed out the gate. You did it. You know, you can't be mad at that. Boros Goblins is very good. Hudson Huck, what's up, man? Werewolf Pack Leader. Okay. Let's do Narfi. Lost Mine of Fandelver. Ooh, do I need a mana? I'll take it just because it might be useful later. And then we rush. We create a treasure token. Alright, we do that. Yeah, this is what your round 3 should look like, man. I'm holding that Paladin. I'm going to hit Feign Death on Nadaar. That way he comes back and he's going to trigger Dungeoneering again. Oh, he didn't do it. Okay. Alright, so let's do black. Let's do Paladin Class. So casting on me is a little bit more tricky. Let's do this. Venture. And of course we're going to Temple of Durathen, draw a card. We already completed a dungeon. So there you go, guys. Double strike, which of course we're going to do this to. He's going to get Death Touch, pay with treasure. And then of course, because he's a dastardly type fellow, he is going to feign death. So he hits, he kills both of them, and then immediately comes back to life with a 1/1 counter. Mr. Micah, what's up, man? And he is wondering where it went all wrong. To cast spells against me, he's got to cast one more because I have my Paladin protection on there. Good game. He didn't want no more. Yeah, Musketeer called it, man. Musketeer called that one. I didn't see the coaches calling it before it was done. Lorehold Excavation, good card. When you use one card to suddenly kill all of their creatures, and then and they think they're getting an exchange, meaning that, well, at least I killed his, but no, they lost all of theirs in a bogue block, and the card didn't even die. That usually is enough to send people to tell them, I'm done, I'm out. I don't really like this. I'm gonna maul this. That was a good maul. I only need 2. I'll draw. Hopefully he doesn't hit me with the burn right away. Oh, he's going to go for orb. Alright. Lost mine of Fandelver. Paladin Class. Yeah, actually, I will take that. I could use more creatures, but I do have Guardian of Faith here. Never thought of a Mardu Dragons. What's the point of adding black to dragons? What do you want to get? What's the idea? I didn't even think of that. Good one, Stig. So what does the white add? Icing Death. Nadaar, okay. Nice. Why do they even give you the option, man? Who would want a 1/1 goblin token instead of a mana? I don't know. Rip apart. Resolve that. Okay. Delver's Torch. That's a good one. I might do a dwarves too. We did get some dwarf support here. I might do some dwarves. This guy, has these lovely Tiamat backs. He has not done very well. He's going to put Velomachus in the graveyard. Okay. I guess that's something. Rowan. Interesting choice here. Interesting choice. Should I kill Rowan or go face? I don't know. Rowan or face? I guess I gotta hit Rowan, huh? Yeah. I'm gonna have to look that one up. I've been meaning to go back to Mardu. I've been meaning to head back to Mardu. I miss Mardu. I've got to do an Abzan as well. I am looking to do an Abzan as well. This guy must be on mobile. He's taking too long. Ooh, a swamp. Lovely. And of course we're going to go into Waterdeep Dungeon of the Mad Mage. We want to scry. Timeout used. Okay. Lord Digbick. Is this a friend of yours, Hugh? Is this one of your Oh yeah, mid-range is very viable, guys. Mid-range is where it's at, man. Alright, so we killed her. We still have our Guardian of Faith. If he tries to run the sweeper or direct removal, let's see what happens here. It's Velomachus. He did it, guys. He did it, guys. He did it. Took him forever, but he got there. He's going to cast Dragon's Fire. Naturally. I'm going to flash in Guardian of Faith. Naturally. Flash him out. I'm going to scry one. I don't want that. And then, of course, Twisted Caverns, which means Velomachus cannot attack. There you go, guy. You figured it out. Oh, I'm sorry. Was your whole fucking deck based around this stupid dragon attacking me? I'm sorry that that happened to you, man. Unexpected windfall. He's going to draw some cards here. You can play some dragons now. Oh, he played a Prismari. Interesting. Okay. And that's a freaking, whatchamacallit? We're going to go on a big adventure here. Scry. Yes, we want Luminarch first. And Dawnbringer Cleric after that. And we're going to go on another adventure. We want Runestone Caverns. Please give us something good here, guys. Give us that sweet removal. Okay, so we're going to do Dawnbringer. Autopay. And that one. Autopay. We're going to do Cured Light Wounds, and then of course we'll scry 3. We don't need that. We really don't need any of these. Let's dig for something else. Really don't need any of those. Yeah. Okay. There we go. He could hit me with the sweeper. Could hit me with dragons, whatever that's called. Dragon's Approach. No, there's old Gnawbone. Old Gnawbone from way back. Y'all remember old Gnawbone, don't you? Your old buddy Gnawbone. He's going to do Return Upon the Tide. Who's he going to return? He's going to return a Velomachus. Wait. He's going to return Rip Apart. Oh, he hit the Adventurer. There you go, man. And he's going to create some treasure. Ah, Tiamat. Okay. Okay. He might have me here, guys. He might have me here. Old Gnawbone's good. He's just expensive as all hell, man. He's just expensive as all get out. Oof, look at that. No treasure to play him, though. No treasure to play him. So that is not what I need. We will do Fate's Reversal. Him. Draw 3 cards. I needed removal, is really what I needed to hit there. Let's do Guardian of Faith. Venture into the dungeon. Each player loses 1 life. Oof. So close, my guys. Wait. I think I got it. I think I got it, ladies and gentlemen. No, I needed to do Oubliette, I think. No. Close. Close. Very close, but that one's going to be no cigar right there. Alright, we're going to concede that one. Yeah, it screams Timmy. It does. That's a dragon tryhard right there. And the fact that he almost got beat by a dungeon, by a aggro dungeon deck. Let's try to end on a good note, folks. Alright, guys, let's end with a win. So I have reported on this, and I think a lot of people have said the same thing, that if you go on a win streak, the matchmaker immediately starts matching you against harder games. It starts ranking you up. You can't tell me that they can't, that they haven't adjusted. Back the old days of 6-1 runs and just walking over a bunch of people, those are pretty much done. That's a maul right there. That was a terrible opener. This is not a good opener either. Shit. Yeah, as soon as you start winning, it punishes you. Yeah, you can't tell me that. You can't tell me otherwise. That's I'm almost 100% on that. It's got an internal ranking system that's telling this person is this or this deck is this. And as soon as you start winning, it's trying to get to 50. It's pushing for 50. Reckless Amplifier. Let's put Dungeon Torch down. So I can't be the only one. I think a lot of other people have experienced that. Oh, wow. See, now it doesn't want me to win. I've hit that point where it's not going to give me a black mana this whole game. Yeah, it's not going to give me black mana. I would almost guarantee it's not going to give me black mana the whole game. It's pushing you to 50. It doesn't mean it's always successful. So if you can break 55, then it'll move you up. It'll push you to 50, but he's gonna add something on here. I mean, I'm not stupid. Oh, that was kind of shocking. See, I told you, it's not going to give me it is not going to give me a black mana the whole game. Guaranteed. Guaranteed it's not going to give me a black mana the whole game. No, we don't want that. We want a black mana. I've tried that, and I think it knows what your deck is, and the rankings of the cards. There's a lot of information that it's gathering. There's a lot of information, and he's out of there. Okay, so we'll take that one, guys. We'll take that one. Didn't have what he needed there. All right, guys. Well, when the auto dealer, when the shuffler and the matchmaking algorithm isn't out to set you backwards, this can really be a fun deck, guys. It is absolutely a fun one. It is absolutely a fun, interesting one. I would go for Dark Knights. It's kind of a mishmash of Warlock, Cleric, and what's that last thing called? And Knight. And it certainly has the go. It's a fun deck to play. And this is the one thing that I'm on, guys. Right now I'm on a kick. I don't even want competitive. I want fun, man. I want fun right now. So that's what I'm looking for, and that's what I got with this dungeon deck. So of course, I think naturally the word of the day is going to have to be, what do clerics and knights wear? They wear heavy armor. So heavy armor is going to be the word of the day, and because they're the only ones that have access to heavy armor off the base. So until next time, I've been Jay Villain, and you've been great. Bye-bye.